Hello, darlings. You join me here at Windy Bum in my scruffs, this is my full winter sweater for an unexpected and impromptu lunchtime live. Don't worry, I'm only going to be here for a very short while. Hello, Trace, the Greenwood, a lunchtime treat. Dan Peters, good evening. Is this instead of or as well as alive tonight? As well as Trace. And Ashley Stewart. Gosh, four of you. Didn't expect that. I thought I didn't actually expect didn't expect anybody to be here. I thought I'd just do a quick piece but there you are. Bless you. You are there, and that's jolly nice. And I've got Vimto. The reason for the impromptu. Oh God, look at this. I haven't even decided what I'm having for lunch yet. Might be a burger. I've got that kind of burger vibe going on. Okay. The reason for the impromptu live, my lovelies, is there's been some nice comments regarding John, who of course had surgery this morning, and I just wanted to let you know that he's pinged me. The surgery went according to plan. The clot has been removed. Unlike me here at Windy Bottom, the clot is still here. Now the clot's been removed. Now they have said that they can't rule out that he will have further TIAs, and they can't say that there isn't the possibility of a serious one. But I guess at the end of the day, that's true for all of us, isn't it? I mean, we could all have a stroke. I mean, God forbid, touch wood and all of that, but could happen to all of us at any time. So obviously with the clot removed, he's got to be a better bet, hasn't he? So that was it. I just wanted to let you know that, really. He's feeling a bit groggy. Oh, God almighty, I burp at lunchtimes as well. Who knew? He's feeling a bit groggy, but then you would, wouldn't you? He's got a week of meds to take, but he's feeling a lot more optimistic. So that's jolly good. Hello. Dan is off work today due to having to wait for my son's bike to be delivered. A cheeky day off. Oh, you haven't seen last night's. Okay. Yeah. He just let us know that it came a lot quicker than expected, but then I suppose the clot's a serious thing, isn't it? So they're going to whiz him in pretty quick, bang, sharpish. Are you going to watch last night's later? Fair enough. It is good news, Ash. So what else is there to tell you? I slept really well. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I forced myself to get my bum downstairs at, oh God, I finally landed downstairs at about 10 to 10, something like that. So I had a bit of a lion. I haven't been outside yet. I have looked out the window just to have a look at Stigba. Bless him. Who is still there in pole position. Other than that, I haven't been out because there's loads of footage from yesterday to get through. So I downloaded a lot. Gosh, there's 9 of you now. Blimey. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, loads of footage from yesterday. So I cobbled together yesterday's daily diary, which I quite like it actually. It's not my favourite bits of music in. You know how I like that. A little overlay with some background music. So that's done. And then there'll be more videos to come over the next few days. So tonight, spoiler alert, tonight I'm afraid it's just going to be Boaty's noshes because I got a bit behind on that, what with having that week of hiding away from the world. So Boaty's noshes tonight, and then what have you got coming up? You'll have Milkston Road collection takeaway job. You'll have Mustard and Boaty do lunch. And then you'll have, and I think I'll make it the last one, quite a fun little video where we really get the ball rolling on the Mustard and Boaty do lunch with YouTube celebrities thing. I wasn't joking last night. We have done something there amazingly. As I said last night, we have messaged 3 celebrities. I do use the term celebrities fairly loosely, obviously, and we have had 3 responses, and so that's going to be a fun little video, and that'll set things up, and we are going to roll with this. It is going to become a thing, and we're just going to do lunch with lots of people, not just celebs. That's going to be part of the fun, obviously, but you lot as well. I mean, we'd like to have lunch with all of you lot as well. Thank you very much. The Wright family, that's a new name. Watching while doing my deliveries. P.S. I'm the driver's mate, not the driver. Oh, well, thank you for watching. Dan Peter says, do you prefer the diesel or a petrol car? Well, that's a good question. Gosh. Well, I suppose the answer to that is probably the same answer that most people would give. I prefer the economy of a diesel car, and I prefer the performance of a petrol car. But on the whole, well, I mean, let's think about it. I've got, how many cars have I got on the fleet? 7, 8, and there's only 1 diesel. So that probably tells the story, doesn't it? Oh, hello, Neil's here. Hello, all. How's everyone getting on? Are you at work, Neil, or are you off at the moment? Steve Colgis here. And a question from Skick. Are you planning to spend more time on the car sales? We've been discussing that this week, Skick, actually, and probably yes is the answer to that. But at the end of the day, Mustard is doing the brunt of things when it comes to the car sales. So we kind of have to work at his pace, really. But yeah, I am looking at putting more time into it, and we're looking at streamlining things in terms of farming more mechanical work out so that Mustard doesn't have to do it all. Just farm it out, get it done so that they're available and ready more quickly. And we keep things turning over and there's more room at the yard. So, it's work in progress, and we're not putting any pressure on ourselves, but it's going all right. We're never going to make a fortune from it, and it's not really a business, it's a lifestyle hobby, which might occasionally give a little bit of pocket money. It's mostly about saving cars and finding good homes for good cars and good cars for good homes, really. That's what it's all about. My husband, says Trace, prefers doggy style, prefers a diesel car, more mileage and cheaper fuel. Can't argue with that. Neil is currently sat in Stafford Services on his din-dins. What you got, Neil? Did you take a pack up, or have you had some stupidly expensive and probably dissatisfying motorway service station offering? Do let us know. Yes, and I can't decide what I should have for lunch. I think I'm trying to run the big freezer down because it really needs defrosting. And It needs defrosting at the top most of all, and the top drawer is the Momo drawer. So I want that to be in good functional defrosted working order, because I'm going to have to lay in a shed load of Momos because Neil is planning to lay in enough Momos for some sort of nuclear winter by the look of it. So yeah, I'm thinking burger. I've just got a burger vibe, a nice juicy quarter-pound burger. Sorry, I'm just reading the comment that's just popped up from middle-aged man, and I could only see the beginning of the comment here, but I think that he's somewhat astounded that I neither understand nor accept what condensation is. Right, an update on Neil's lunch. Splendid. Oh dear. Oh dear. A tinned ham sandwich. That doesn't sound great, does it? I may have forgotten to get sandwich meat and had to break out emergency resources. Oh well. Oh well. Needs must when the devil drives and all of that. My mistake, says Skip. Thought it was a serious business. Well, it might become one, Skip, but we're not. It just is what it is at the moment. Neil's. Oh, I see. Right, Neil has to order a shed load of Momo because everyone in his family has tried them and wants some. Oh God, there's going to be Momo wars, Shay Neil. Dear me. Maybe make it 400, Neil, instead of 200. Oh, hello. Barry's here, that guy from SETI Alpha 5. Hi, Boaty. Hello. Boaty's World, sponsored by Tracy's car, which Mr. Lloyd doesn't talk about. Yeah. Yes, the forbidden fuel. Gosh, weird doing this at lunchtime and sober. Quite good fun there. So what else is there to tell you? Not much really. You tell me something. How did you sleep? What did you have for breakfast? What do you normally have for breakfast? Breakfast is a good subject, isn't it? I know we've probably done it a million times before. I just had my normal slice of lavishly buttered toast. Sometimes I treat myself to a 21p small tin of beans and have about a fifth of a can on my slice of morning lavishly buttered toast. I can make one of those tiny cans last for 5 days. Oh, hello, and speaking of, the man himself is with us. The man who is the reason why this live stream is happening, John. I thought you'd be too groggy to join us, John, but yeah, the live stream, I was just letting them know that you're okay, basically, and now you're here, so you can let them know yourself. Mr. Lloyd, oh, hang on, no, it's a question from Neil. Is Mr. Lloyd a member of the AA or RAC? As all of our vans are diesel, and he would most likely have a nervous breakdown if we tried to recover him. That's a really good question, actually. I will ask him. I'm just eating some Scotch pies, says Skip. God, I haven't had a Scotch pie for ages. Oh, they're a Scotch pie is rather a nice thing, isn't it? And I haven't had one for years, possibly decades. Aren't they mutton? Is that a proper Scotch pie? They're mutton, aren't they, with onion and other stuff. Breakfast at the Mo, says Trace, is usually 3 eggs and some mushrooms with a couple of slices of wholemeal toast. If you believe in the Holy Ghost, why don't you try a piece of funky papal wholemeal toast? Now available in 3 fruit flavors. And everybody's saying hello to John, so that's nice. I've updated them all, John, right at the beginning. I updated them all right at the beginning. Hello, Joe's here. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon to you, Joe. Don't panic, you lot. I'm not going to keep you forever. What time is it? 16 minutes to 2. At 2 o'clock, I'm going to bugger off and get my lunch because I am Hungry with a capital hung. And I've still got the, what am I doing tonight? Oh, Boaties and Ashes. That's it. Don't worry, there will be a live tonight at normal. 11 o'clock, Tuesday Night Live. Be there or don't be there. I mean, you know, please yourselves. You're all grown-ups. You can all take responsibility for your own actions. Ah, gosh. And there we are. There we are. I didn't actually. Now I had this to take a photograph for the thumbnail for yesterday's Daily Diary. So I haven't actually shown you this, have I? But you are the precious MOT certificate, and this is Stigbert's file, and this is my poshest one. This is a genuine Filofax. Look, oh shit. Genuine Filofax, real leather, A4 foldery thing that costs about 140 quid. Now, obviously, I bought this before I became poor. And have I ever shown you this? That. You know I love a brochure. Oh, that was supposed to be a gentle flip. Oh, has this got nails in it? Where's the 160? What wheels has yours got on it, Neil? I like those hairpins. I really like the hairpins. And if I had the money, I would consider putting hairpins on Stigbert because I really would like some. But yeah, it comes down to money. But the plan is, when Brian is sorted, the plan is to put the MG spoiler on Brian and some 16-inch hairpins, and I think he'll look fantastic. Diddly do. Neil says, I'm on at 7 a.m., but I'll try and keep my eyes open. Oh, bloody hell, good for you. Thank you, Neil. But, you know, sleep is most important. Excellent news, Boaty, says Pingu. I've been worrying about John all morning. Hope his recovery goes well. Well, I think we all do. Thrusting your nipples at us during lunch. How obscene. I could. No, I won't. I won't. Lovely brochure, says Joe. Oh, you've got hairpins, Neil. Oh, I'm so jealous. I've seen a guy in a Volvo who has 3 for sale, and I've wanted to boot my ZTT. I'll see if I can acquire them at a decent price. Oh, exciting. John says, I'm okay, chat. I just feel a bit groggy. Yeah, well, you would. And have a headache from my surgery. I'm not bloody surprised, John, but it's got to be a good thing, mate. It's got to be a good thing. Getting that nasty clot out your system, you know, that's got to be a good thing. And you've survived the nasty bit, so that's grand. I've got a good feeling. I've got a good one. I had a good feeling this morning when I was lying in bed, but I probably better not tell you about that, had I? And I was all on my own, by the way, before you start getting carried away. I'm always on my own on a Tuesday. Well, I'm normally on my own full stop, aren't I? Do that up. Splendid. I'm just going to have another look at Stigbert because I can. He's looking rather splendid. Barry says, Boaty's World, sponsored by Boaty's Joystick. Oh, God, a joystick. There's a thing from the past. I had a joystick with my Commodore 64, and I used to play a game called Scramble, I think it was called. And the joystick had the trigger thing, but it also had a switch on the base that meant the trigger was automatically fully pressed. Hello, Cheeseburgers here. Hi all. Hi John, how are you? Ashley says, get well soon. John, got to get on. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Bugger off, Cheeseburger. I haven't lost any overnight. Thank you for caring. Piss-taking bastard. And I'm surely going to be getting them into a nice juicy burger. I was a Spectrum man, not a Commodore. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me, cheeseburger. Mustard came out with a belter yesterday. I told you about it last night, but I didn't tell you exactly what he said. I should have been offended. It was just too funny. I was explaining to the MOT man about the ABS situation. The fact that after a little while the light would come on, and he said, I'll put the code reader on it. I said, I've already put the code reader on it, and it's coming back with that it's got the wrong number of teeth. And Mustard said, much like yourself, mate. And that was it. The pair of them just lost it, and I was wetting myself. Should have been offended, but you can't be offended at what's true, can you? Anyway, the nice MOT man said, I test what I see in front of me. So if I start the car and the light isn't on, it isn't on. So there you go. Started the car and it wasn't on. So oh, bless you, John. You're very welcome. Gosh, the sun's coming out. There's some blue skies, and the storm has blown the lid off my barbecue. So I'm going to go and put that on. Oh, it's a bit fresh out there. I'll put the oven on as well while I'm at it. Diddly do. Yeah, it's the evil spirit leaving my body. Oh, hello. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh no, they're black. Oh god, they're not. Well, they're not. Oh, those need a serious refurb, don't they? By the look of it, let's have a look at them. Oh, there are 4 of them. Oh, what are these? Oh, I've got 4 doodahs. What's that all about? Oh, they're all for pages. We can ignore those. Oh, I've got to press this again now, haven't I? There we are. What do you mean that camera is on a serious wonk? No, it isn't. It's perfectly level. It's exactly where it was before. It is not on the wonk. It's not on the wonk. What are you on about, you lot? Hang on. Right, I've literally just put the spirit level on it, and you are 100% perfectly level. So wind your necks in. I'm the first to tell you when you're actually on the wonk, but you're definitely not on the wonk. It's like the bloody crooked house. Yeah, except it hasn't been burned down, Cheeseburger. But yeah, there is. Everything's on the wonk in this cottage. My table's not. Oh, God. I'm going to have to put the spirit level on the table now. Right. You can watch this. Oh, you can't see it. Very slightly on the wonk there. Not at all on the wonk that way. Slightly on the wonk that way. But only very, very slightly. And I ask you, my lovely, what is one little wonk between friends? If you can't forgive me a little wonk after all this time we've spent together, then I don't know what the world is coming to. What do you mean you're moving your monitor 45 degrees? You're not on the bloody wonk. What's the matter with you? Right, look at... Oh, hang on. Right, if I look there at that camera, that looks dead straight, right? If I look at that camera there, then the top of that door is perfectly horizontal. But if I look here on my iPad at what you're seeing, oh yeah, you do look catastrophically on the wonk, don't you? Yeah, you're sliding towards the back door. Oh dear. It's the wider view, says Joe. It gives the feeling of being on the wonk. Yeah, we can see the table wonked that way. Does he get the spirit level out before puttering on the table? And Trey says, weirdly, Boaty is exactly upright, but the table is leaning to the left. I don't know what's going on. It's some form of optical illusion. Right. You, the camera, you are not on the wonk, right? The table is very slightly on the wonk. I mean, but then the cottage is on the wonk. Oh, I give up. And just a little reminder that Boaty's World is sponsored by Mr. Boaty's Puttering Lube for all your puttering requirements. Anal? Dried up old biscuit barrels? Farmyard animals? Mr. Boaty's Puttering Lube. Order yours today. Oh dear. Hold on to your hat, says Ben, who's right in our midst. We're heading for the wooden dildos. What wooden dildos? You're not sliding. You're not going anywhere. You mad buggers. Boat is sliding towards the back door. Here we go again. Oh, hello, John's back. The storm has made his cottage outside at the back end. Yet the candles are, I know they look out of line. Okay, maybe that one is slightly because I brushed it. Right, they look out of line because something is on the wonk, but they're not. If you look, here's the end of the table plank, and that is perfectly in the middle, and that one is perfectly in the middle. But I agree, they look out of line. You're just going to have to deal with it. I mean, come round here for lunch one day and you'll see what I mean. You just have to deal with the general wonkiness. Oh, Neil. That'd be the reason the cottage is on the wonk. He's got more lube in there than a backdoor brothel. Cheeseburger. Pottering lube. Do you sell it in 5-gallon drums? Asking for Mrs. C. Oh, dear. Every back door has a bar. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. Come around for lunch and rearrange a bloody table yourself. Members should get discount on lube, says Cheeseburger. Industrial grade pottering lube. Oh, Godfathers. Right, that's it. It's 2 o'clock. I'm for all your rusty trombone needs. God. Oh dear. What are you like? Right, that's it then, darlings. I'm going to go off and get my lunch, and I will see you tonight at 11 o'clock. This was literally just an impromptu live just to update you about our friend, the lovely John. Oh, that would be nice, John. Come and visit me one day. Neil says, bye all, I've got to go to work again. Great treat on my lunch break. I would, Trace, I would love that. And we're all going to go now. So say your goodbyes, darlings. And yeah, for me, it's lunch, finish off the Boaty's Noshes video, have a shower, get changed, go to work. I might take Stigbert tonight, seeing as he's out there in pole position, stick some cheap fuel in him from Saint Bob's. The good stuff, but, you know, cheaper good stuff than locally here. And just to use him, really, because I can, because he's all legal now. So, yeah, that'll be nice. Hopefully, I might have an update on the flat situation, because I'm hoping to see Bishnu tonight, or if not to see him, then to have a phone meeting. Oh, Christ, here we go. Cheeseburger. See you all later. I have a job to get my teeth into. Trace says, don't mention the teeth. I mentioned them once, but I think I got away with it. You piss-taking assholes. Where would I be without you? Land of the living, probably. Right, that's it. Bugger off. Be about your business. Go and do something more productive. And I will see you later on tonight, 11 o'clock, with wine and looking a lot smarter than I look now. Yeah, I'll Google him. I haven't got a clue who that is, Cheeseburger. All right, darlings. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Have a good afternoon and evening and all of that sort of thing. And don't forget,